Wow, did you see this? I actually don't have the time for this, but I have to stop really quick and share this one with you. That's a big one.
We're keeping it secret. We're keeping it quiet. Won't you stay? I say I don't need you.
I'm addicted. I have to admit it. I'm so addicted. Since I got these two bad boys, the entire studio construction is slowed down by a lot. I'm just sitting here listening to music, enjoying the view, enjoying the sun. It's just too good to be true. But I now just have to stop with it. It's Monday, so a lot of business stuff. Need to take care of all of the small details here in the studio. Like it's a lot. It's small stuff, but it also has to be done. First up, stapling the acoustic foam into the ceiling to reduce the flutter echoes between the floor and the ceiling, and just to make it look cool. Next up, the most important test, those speakers onto max volume. That's the absolute max volume. I also need to fix the doors. But yeah, door number 1 reduces it already quite a lot. You can still hear it in the hallway. The office that is right below of those speakers. I mean, yes, you can hear it. It's full on blast. I think normal working volume should be all fine. I mean, that's okay. But now the studio. Let me close the first door. That's pretty good. Second door, vocal booth. Like a tiny bit. I couldn't tell which song it is. Can just like a tiny bit of bass, but only if you know that there's music playing. So that's actually perfect, considering that it's like full volume that you would actually never ever use to produce music. And then the B studio should be all fine if the vocal booth is fine, because the vocal booth is closer. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. And I also should fix this little thing. It always falls out. And what's also interesting is to check the bleed outside. Hallway 2 floors down. Yeah. So actually our isolation does a lot. Every room that isn't isolated, you can still sing along to the song. The isolated rooms, vocal booth and B studio, it's all fine. Wow, it's bright. It's quite amazing. I'm actually, that's like the corner of the A studio. The speakers are standing up there. I can't hear them. Nothing. There's a little bit of surrounding noise from the cranes and the deconstruction part up there. But yeah, the snare. I can hear the snare, like barely. Let's get closer. Now I can hear it again. Oh yes. It's funny how sound is actually going through the bricks. Luckily, I don't have any neighbors. I actually wanted to do the first real measurements of both studios with a measurement microphone to check how much the treatment actually does. So not only the isolating part, also the frequency and reverb part. But unfortunately, I was completely stuck doing business stuff and inviting all of the people to the opening on the 21st of October. Still, if you're interested, just come by, check it out. This place will be open to the public for this one single day. And I managed a little bit like planning the construction of the speaker stands. I got like 3 options. One is a very special one. I know my drawing isn't the best, and considering my parents are artists, it's kind of embarrassing. But the first one has like isolating balls and then steel rods, a lot of them. This would actually improve the stand because there wouldn't be like an empty body that could resonate. Second one would be with a steel tube, which is like the standard. You could fill it with sand. And the third one, basically simple as it is right now, just wood, fill it with sand. This might get actually quite heavy. Making it out of concrete, probably also too heavy. Steel, way too heavy and expensive. I would love number 1, but I'm not sure if I can actually build this myself, because I've never worked with steel before. But hey, you can learn everything, and there's probably one YouTube video available where someone explains how to do it, so why not? And then also the desk, as you know, my desk in Studio B. So this one right here, you just slide it and you get full access to the keyboard, and then just back again and it's gone. Very simple. So I want to build something similar, but like the advanced version for the studio upstairs. A little bit bigger, a little bit better, just the next step. But I'm still really not sure about the design. There are just way too many options. And I don't want to get stuck again as I got with the diffuser. So it needs to be simple, inexpensive, and I like to just think about those things while driving, while sitting at home, while sleeping, basically every single second, and then come up with a plan and just execute it. So probably in 1 or 2 weeks, the stands and the desk, because first the kitchen, which I'm really not looking forward to. That's already it from the studio for today. I really need to hurry up because there's one thing I can't miss today. And all of the business stuff already delayed enough today, mostly like taking care of the promotion of my new single that will be out at the end of the month. That's usually like by far the most time consuming, like doing the promotion for all of the releases. Every 2 weeks a release, every 2 months a release that is my own. So twice the work. Wow, did you see this? I actually don't have the time for this, but I have to stop really quick and share this one with you. That's a big one. Ta-ta! There it is. That's kind of my first billboard, but just kind of, because my artist name isn't on there. I'm just part of one of the stages right here, the Silk stage. That's the club where I'm playing. But that's kind of a great moment for me. I mean, I wish my name would be on there, maybe on the next billboard. Well, that's a huge step, especially playing with those big superstars. It's the World Club Music Dome, 3 days with the Black Eyed Peas, Chainsmokers, Lost Frequencies. Hardwell will probably not show up. Marshmello, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, Don Diablo, Robin Schulz, and a whole lot more. And then you get me kind of being part of this. So that's huge. It's huge. It's really huge. I'm proud. I mean, you can make fun of me because I'm not on there, but I'm still proud being part of this. Just being part of this, and then maybe one day, somewhere John Sine on there. I got new fabric for the studio. Now I can finally continue working both of them, vocal booth and Studio B. For the Studio A, I'm still not sure. If you want to try and help me to decide, I posted a picture of the back wall on my Instagram. Just leave a comment with the color that should go onto the back wall. Now, time to pick up the lady. She should be somewhere around here.
Bis dann. Tschüss.
Girls on the phone. The entire ride back home, like 15 minutes. But good news.
Yeah.
Very good news. And now bad news. Shopping. I hate it. So let's do it quick.
Komm mal her jetzt, ja? Ja, genau. Oh.
Ich hab heute noch mit der
Das war kurz Verlagerung, sorry. Oh god, this place is nothing for my sensitive ears. So to cool down my nerves, a little bit of chocolate. You also want one?
No.
Sure?
I'm on a diet, you know that.
Diet?
Yeah.
Riesen.
I don't even like it.
No?
No.
I don't know, I had it the last time as a kid. It's like very chewy. It's still as chewy as it used to be. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right here, the parking spot is quite tight.
You should stop eating too much chocolate, then you can get out normally.
I had to stop to let you out first. That's how she got out of the car. Man, that stuff. You eat it for like hours. And he got all of the space. Okay, it's time for some proper food. Chicken, beans, corn. That's basically Mexico. At least what people in Germany think is Mexico. Et voila, John Sine German Mexico style. It's time again. That's a classic me sitting here with my laptop taking care of emails. It's a Monday, so that's the usual thing I do whenever I end the vlog, continuing working. I also just checked my YouTube channel. We're now at 49,000 subscribers, so just 1,000 more to get 50k, which is like a huge big step. Just a year ago to the Amsterdam dance event I had 10,000, and 1 year before that I reached barely 1,000 to the Amsterdam dance event 2 years ago. So that's a huge step. And if you want to be part of the channel before 50k, now is your time to subscribe if you haven't already. I also added down below in the description the Facebook event to the opening of the studio. If you want to, you can hit yes, confirm I'm coming, so I can kind of estimate how many people will show up. Some of my friends say a lot of people will show up. I think not that many, because I just invited like 60 to 80, and over the duration of 8 hours on a Sunday, I think it won't get too wild. I want it to be relaxed and chill, just like 10, 20 people at the same time in the studio. I think that's really enough with all of the equipment and all of the new fabric, and the walls are nice and wide, and I want to keep them that way. We will see. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. We will see us tomorrow again, back to the studio, back to constructing, and also doing the final first measurement tomorrow.